Hi everybody, welcome. Whenever I press that live button, it's always a little daunting, shall we say, because I never quite know if it's all the technology's right. I had quite a fiasco with dear Pam Gregory the other day on Facebook Live. I couldn't manage to get her on, but hopefully we will be doing a joint video in the next few days, so you might want to look out for that. So welcome to all of you. I'm delighted to be with you today. A new decade, a new year, and much is already happening. We've got all this Capricorn energy. And Capricorn is quite serious, and it's quite structured, and it's quite about work. And I always feel as though I need a teddy, I need something soft. Yes, thank you for the hug, Anna Maria from Croatia. I think we could really do with hugs at the moment. And at the moment, I've just got Teddy here for a little hug while I'm with you, because there's quite a lot of harshness going on. There's quite a lot of hard lessons, hard things, and maybe if it's not difficult that's happening for you personally, maybe it's somebody that you know or that you love that is going through a difficult time. So I think that more important than anything is that we really find ways to be gentle with ourselves and to be gentle with other people. Yes, there's lots of fear around. There's certainly this Pluto Capricorn energy, Pluto Saturn energy, all this Capricorn energy really does raise a lot of fears, a lot of worries, a lot of concerns. And really, just in these last days of this new year, we've had these tragic bushfires in Australia, the assassination of Soleimani, the impeachment of Donald Trump, Brexit, and now Mexit with the royal family, and Meghan and Harry wanting to withdraw from royal duties. And it's a lot. It's a lot. So how do we deal with all this? How can you deal with all this Saturnian energy? Oh, a volcano erupting in the Philippines. Yes, hugs needed to you. We're sending you loves, hugs and loves. And what is happening, I don't know that the events around the world are going to subside, but what I think there's a good chance that the events are probably going to accelerate in some ways. But what I'm hoping is going to happen in the midst of the Hong Kong riots, what's going on in Iran, in Australia, I mean all over, I'm hoping that it's going to bring us closer. I'm hoping that through some of this crisis, I've been hearing some stories, I don't know how many of you have been hearing as well, that in Australia it's really brought a lot of people together, helping one another. Yes, so sad about all the animals. And then this plane crash in the Ukrainian plane crash. There's a lot. So how do we stay centered in the eye of the storms around? Because for a lot of us, for humanity generally, we've got a lot of lessons to learn. When there is so much in Capricorn, we've got things we've got to learn. No two ways about it, it's lessons. Capricorn Saturn energy is, what do I learn? What do I need to learn from this unpleasant experience, whatever it is? And yes, there is an awakening, and particularly that's when I start to get excited as we move towards the end of this year. We get a lot of Aquarian energy coming up. Even January the 24th, I've just put out my latest video about this new moon in Aquarius coming. And then we'll have a full moon in Aquarius in August. And then Jupiter and Saturn moving into Aquarius on December the 21st. So it's a lot of awakening energy. But we're in the middle. It's like we're in between this, how are we going to structure our world? Saturn Capricorn is about structure. So how do you want to structure your world this year? How do you want your life to be different a year from now? What do you hope to be different than in previous years? Yes, Saturn and Pluto are conjunct now. Exactly. So this is a power moment. That's why I felt I really wanted to go live with you today to look at what's been happening, what is happening, and what the aspects look like as we move into the rest of this year. So, I don't want to minimize the tragedy and the difficulties that are happening at all, and I've mentioned certainly many of them today, but also I don't want to underestimate the opportunities that are here, the opportunities that we can create. Are we going through end of time days? Well, in some ways it may feel like that. You may feel like you are dying, or people around you are dying, and maybe it's old habits that have to die. Something that you're doing that's just not serving you anymore. Maybe it's connected with your health. I have a dear, dear friend. She's going in hospital tomorrow for another surgery, and I'm really concerned about her. And yeah, big changes happening in her life. So what can we do? Well, we've certainly got the power of prayer, the power of thought, the power of what we want to create. What do you want to create for yourself? What's got to go? Saturn wants to hold on a bit. Yeah, people with a lot of Capricorn very often are hoarders. They've got lots of stuff. They can never throw it out. Oh no, well, you know, that's from nursery. Oh, and that's when my son was 2 years old, you know, and he's like 55 now. So difficult to let go. What are you finding difficult to let go of? What are you holding on to? Because Pluto wants to erase that which no longer serves you. Now this is global on the macro level. So this has to do with governments, leaders. It has to do with corporations, banks, the economy. So what are you afraid of, most afraid of, that you need to face? Pluto can bring up those fears. But at the same time, I'm trying to think now, what are the things that I'm not releasing? What do I need to let go of? Maybe there's a new friendship. I really thought this was going to be a nice friendship, and I think I misread it. And yeah, I think I just got to let it go. It's not nice, not hard when you've invested something into something. Yeah, maybe you've invested money, you've invested energy, you've invested time. Is it a good day today to make a ritual to leave behind all darkness and negative thoughts? Yes. Yes. Very much so. And prayer is extremely powerful. We've got Neptune in rulership in Pisces for the next several years. That's a great one, Antonio. Thank you. He is letting go of the need of expecting the worst out of situations and always expecting he's going to get hurt or rejected. Yes. You're letting it go completely, Antonio. What would you like to replace it with? Right, let's now put into it something that is a positive outcome that you want. Yeah, it's great to release that. It's great. None of us want to get hurt or rejected. I don't like feeling too vulnerable. I feel vulnerable when I'm online live, actually. It's like, oh my goodness. But okay, let go of being a control freak. Yeah, what is it that you kind of know? And let's share it here because it's helpful. We can trigger one another's. You're letting go, thank you, Leslie, letting go of the poverty mentality. You're worthy of wealth. Wonderful. Yes. So all this Capricorn, it's like this tendency to just, I've got to hang on, I've got to hang on. And in fact, the Pluto energy is just going to take it away anyway, so you might as well deal with it. Addiction no longer serves you. Thank you. Thank you. Letting go of abandonment, not trusting and fear. Letting go of negativity. Letting go of lack. Oh, this is great. Yes, letting go of the fear of your family being old and sick. Oh, these are really, really powerful ones, guys. Thank you. Letting go of your unawakened family. Now, there's a big one. Yes, trying to wake them up. And it's not your job to wake them, especially if they don't want to wake up. Yes, you're dragging lead around because Saturn rules lead. Very heavy metals. So if you've got really heavy Saturn transits going on, you often will feel like lead. You feel as though, oh, heaviness. To let go of control, to let go of the fear of not being perfect. Oh, this is wonderful. What can we release together in a real boiling pot today? Oh, yes. Thank you. Yes. Letting go of believing you're overly sensitive to food and environment. Thank you, Eva. Brilliant. Letting go of hyperactivity for procrastination. Thank you, Janine. Oh, you guys, thank you. This is awesome. We're working together here. It's almost like we can get together, we get rid of our own things and we just put them in the boiling pot. Yeah, let's just put them in there and we're burning it. Burning all this stuff. Letting go of loneliness, not feeling worthy. Letting go of unhealthy food. Letting go of everything that doesn't work for you anymore. Oh, letting go of the fear of failure, of guilt. Oh, that you're here to be trodden on. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Letting go of the past because you really can't change it. Letting go of self-esteem and poverty. Smoking. Oh, look at, oh, guys, this is wonderful. Yeah, this is a real cleansing we're doing today. I really didn't know why I was being so urged to do this video. Let's let go of sickness. Oh, yes, you put a pile of clothes, letting go of that you're going to get rid of. Great. Letting go of unhealthy food, of judgments. Fantastic, yeah? Yeah, because all that Capricorn, it kind of like is holding on to the past. Letting go of extra body weight. Releasing jealousy. Beautiful. Letting go of having too much stuff. Letting go of health problems. Oh, yes. Just beautiful. That's it. Just releasing it. Just see it all disappearing. Letting go of prejudice, of insecurity, of baggage, of stuff. Gosh, there's a lot of things we've got to release, guys. Isn't this great? Yeah? Just letting it go. All the attachments. Because as the Buddha says, it's the attachments that are the pain. When you're attached and you're frightened of letting go. Beautiful. Letting go of anger. letting go of believing you can't do it, letting go of a toxic relationship. That's a difficult one, yeah? It does, it feels good. Feel already a bit lighter now that everybody's putting their trash on the stream here. It's great. And anybody joining later, put your trash on there. What are you letting go of? Yeah, just, let's just release it. This is just like a real cleanse. And we've had this great lunar eclipse a couple days ago. And this is a wonderful time. Thank you, Ascended Love, for your support of my channel. And this is a wonderful time now for releasing, letting go. Always in the waning moon. Always. Thank you, Seisha, very much for your support of my channel. And letting go, just letting go, and trusting and trusting and trusting. So it's a good time for detoxing. It's a good time for going on a diet. It's a good time for having anything taken out. I've got the dentist tomorrow. Can't say I like it, but I'm pleased to say that it's a waning moon and it's not an eclipse time. So letting go of, gosh, it's great. Yes. Letting go of allowing others to treat you poorly. Yes. Cheers, guys. This is awesome. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. You're starting a detox tomorrow, Lisa. Perfect. We must have comfort things during this time, right? When you let go like this, you need a comfort. You need a teddy bear. You need something that's soothing for you. Make sure you've got plenty of soothers around you that you can call upon in case it feels like, oh, this is hard. Yeah? So, this is great. Letting go of not trusting. Yeah. What needs to go? And you know it. You kind of know on the inside what needs to go. Deep down, you know. Go deep down. Pluto wants you to go deep. Sugar addiction. There's one. Cleaning your garden out. Beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, I love my teddy. Soothing just to have him here on my solar plexus as I talk to you. It's calming. Yeah. Yeah. So wonderful. So keep letting this go. Keep thinking of other things that you know you need to let go of, because it's something you have to think of, right? You've got to actively think it, because if you actively think it now, then you're the one that's taking the action. You're being proactive, and Pluto energy, you're taking your power, right? You're being strong here. Otherwise, what can happen is it just gets taken away from you anyway. And then it's a shock. It's like, oh, ouch. So it's a really good time now for really, I'm doing the same. I'm contemplating deeply because I'm sure there's other things that I'm hanging on to. Letting go of procrastinating. Yeah. Letting go of old contracts. Letting go of being lazy. Yeah. It's powerful, and when we do it together, it's turbocharged. It makes it so much easier. That's why I feel we've been given the gift of the internet, is to help one another through these difficulties, because these are not easy times. No, no, no. Anybody who says to you, oh, this is all sweetness and light time, no. Just is not. So because of that, the more that we can work together to use the astrology and these aspects, and I'll also bring the Pleiadians in maybe on this video or maybe on the next one, depending how long we go, as to working together so that we can accomplish things more quickly. Yeah, it's like the 100th monkey. The more of us that are working together, the easier it is. Okay, so just think about something that drains your energy. What is draining you? Yeah, what's letting go of being a hermit? That's a very good one. Yeah. So letting go of being worried, of being anxious. Yeah, it's kind of group therapy. Well, it is. You're not alone here. You can see now, because there's a lot of loneliness on this planet. There's a lot of anxiety on this planet. There's a lot of fear of abandonment, of rejection. All these things going on. And if we can see that this is a global feeling, this is what many of us are feeling. And now we can just, yeah, we are so powerful. Isn't this amazing? And this internet is our greatest gift. The technology is improving all the time. And we've got an opportunity either to use it for good or for the not so good. But I'm presuming that you guys who are here with me, thank you, are really wanting to turn your life around and turn the lives of the people and the people that you love around as well. When you make changes, you affect everybody around you. Yeah, everybody is affected by any change that you make. So, wow, this is a lot. So, Uranus in Taurus, we've got all kinds of, or for the fake news, yes, letting go of being tempted. Yeah, when will the difficulty time finish on the 15th? I doubt it. You see, I'm not being a Pollyanna and saying, oh, it's suddenly resolved. How can it be when we've got all these kinds of things going on, whether it's fake news or not? Some of it is not fake. Some of it is true. So we do have difficult things going on. So I don't think it's over. It's just that we can together work together to begin to awaken and to begin to turn it around. That's my hope and my prayer. Okay, so love is all you need. Yes, love is all we really want. Yeah. I'm not sure if the video is still all right. Could anybody let me know whether streaming is all right? It's telling me the video output is low. So we're going to get Jupiter and Pluto conjunct 3 times this year. Pluto, again, this digging up things and digging out, but taking your power, taking your strength. And with Jupiter and Pluto together, it's the 5th of April, the 30th of June. Thank you guys. You're so responsive. I'm online. Thank you. 5th of April, 30th of June, 12th of November. 3 times when we've got Jupiter and Pluto coming together. This can be very favorable. All right, you guys, some of you have been waiting for some favorable stuff. I just have to give you the balance here. I have to say to you, hey, I need Teddy Bear. I need him. Yeah, I need a hug. I need soothing. I need a hot dinner on a cold day. Yeah. So, Jupiter and Pluto coming together can be times this year where we'll have opportunity for a new kind of government, new kind of rules, new kind of economic structures maybe being introduced. Don't ask me about cryptocurrencies. I don't know at the moment. It's all very uncertain. Okay? Oh, Lucy's cuddling her dog who is recovering. It's your birthday. Welcome, Lexi. Your birthday today. Woohoo! It's a power day. Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, Sun, Mercury, South Node, all in Capricorn. Right? This is a day where we can together plant foundations. Yeah? Foundations. What are the foundations that we want to create for our Earth? moving forward, because as we move towards the end of this year, we're going to get much more of an Aquarian feel. Yeah, much more Aquarian. See, there's love going to the dog here. There's so much love that we can create between us. Happy birthday, everybody's wishing Lexi happy birthday. You see how much energy we can create? It's very, very, very powerful what we have here. It's a tremendous gift, and I feel very honored to be able to be with you at this time as we go from this Capricorn energy. And we must have learned the lessons. The more you can have learned the painful lessons, the easier the transition into the Aquarian energy will be for you and for the people around you. Yeah. Sending hugs to those who feel alone, who are sad, who are frightened. Can we soothe one another? Just soothing, yeah, many lessons and painful ones. So it's very much about thinking yourself. What are Firefly's son's birthday today? Happy birthday to your son. Yeah, it's a day where we can now together decide that this is maybe the birthday of the earth. There are many prayers going on, big meditations online going on. So there's a lot of power today. It feels like a very strong day that we can set into motion for the rest of this year. Strong energy. Now, we're moving towards, Mars goes into Aries in June of this year. Hello Marla, you're another Bracha. Wonderful. So, should you do Reiki? Absolutely, why not, Heather? Yeah, Reiki is very healing, deeply healing. It's just that Saturn and Pluto and all this Capricorn, yeah, we all go together now. We are together in this ship. You're not alone on the ship. We're on the boat together. I just want to thank you guys for allowing this to come through. Yeah, it's very much we work together. I see this when I go live with you as a co-creation. It's not me speaking at you. Yeah, I've got some things I want to share. Sure I do. But you give me the inspiration for what is to be expressed and how it is to be expressed. Yeah, letting go of being isolated and caged. Opening up to more intimacy. I know I'm afraid of intimacy. Of getting really close, because when you get very intimate, there's a strong possibility you might get hurt. So, yeah. So Mars in Aries from June. Mars usually in a sign for 6 weeks. It's going to be in Aries for 27 weeks. That's a long time. Now, Mars is in rulership in Aries, so we shouldn't see it as a bad thing. It's going to be retrograde during that period. I've not written the dates, but I think you can look it up, guys. Can't remember, I think it's September to November. I'll put it on later. Or you can just Google it, when is Mars retrograde. But 27 weeks in Aries, what does this mean? Well, Mars energy used unconstructively can be warlike. But Mars energy used constructively can be taking action, not sitting in the sidelines, saying, I'm going to take action in my life. I'm not going to procrastinate. Even if I make an action that is not right, in inverted commas, it doesn't matter. Les, thank you for asking people to hit the like button. I appreciate it. It does help. It helps us all here, I feel. If you wouldn't mind, I would appreciate it. Thank you. So, yes, retrograde. Thank you, El Ro. thank you very much for supporting my channel. I appreciate it. So this Mars energy, think of it, that Mars rules, Aries rules the head, all right? The head energy. And we come out head first, usually, most of us, when we come out of the womb. So this is very much about you really using your head and saying, hey, I'm going to stand up and be counted. Oh, thank you, Mars retrograde. Thank you, Philomena. From the 14th of September to the 15th of November. From 28 degrees to 15 degrees. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate those of you helping to stimulate more likes. That's if you like it. So, yes, it's the crown chakra. And if it's, you see, Mars in Aries, we mustn't get frightened by it. Yeah, it's a hot time around October the 16th when we've got a new moon in Libra and it's opposite Mars in Aries. We've got a lot going on. I'm not saying there isn't, but if we can now think about where do I need to take action in my life? Where am I waiting for others to be the leader? Where am I following? Where do I need to lead? Each one of us has got something where you need to take your own action. You need to say, hey, I've got to do something about this. I'm not going to sit and take this relationship. I'm not going to sit and take this person speaking to me like this. Yeah? Yes, send our love to our Aussie friends. Absolutely. Yes. And to the people, families and friends of those people who were in the Ukrainian air crash. And everybody who's going through something somewhere, yeah. So yeah, ready to lead more in your life. So now would be a good time in preparation for June, because 27 weeks of Mars in Aries is a long time. But remember, Mars in Aries is rulership. So it's strong. Strong, strong, strong energy. So remember that you can be strong. Instead of being, I just did a course recently called From Worrier to Warrior. And I feel like, hey, this is what the energy is about. Let's not get into worrying about what might and could and should have and would have and all this. But what can I do? What action am I going to take? Yeah? I told you I'm realizing, I was holding on to a relatively new friendship, but it felt like this could be a really deep connection. And I kind of went in it probably more quickly than I would normally do. And tonight I took a big risk. I wrote an email saying how I was feeling. Yeah, and it's like, okay, I did it. I did it. Yeah. So, where do you need to be brave? Mars in Aries is brave. It's courageous. Yeah, you can have a little cuddle of your teddy before you do it, maybe, before you do something that's scary. It might be posting a blog, might be doing a video. Whatever it is, be ready and say, okay, where do you need to be courageous? Okay, so we've got the Saturn Capricorn energy, which is what do you need to let go? Yeah, we always need to be brave. You're absolutely right, Marla. But with Mars in Aries for 27 weeks, when Mars usually stays in a sign for 6 weeks only, we're getting a real dose of really needing to be brave, really needing to be courageous. And where do you need to be courageous? Where are you sort of dithering? Yeah? Wherever you feel that dither, just know that's where you need to be a bit more Yeah, maybe you're nervous of speaking to people in a crowd. I am, and I have to really push myself sometimes. So we're dealing with a lot of cardinal energy this year. Yeah, need to take risks. Yeah, great, Marla. Yeah, you shut down and you have a migraine because you're not speaking out. You're not saying what you need to say. Yeah. Yeah. I love that people send one another, we send one another healing vibes. It makes a difference when you do that. It makes a real difference. Yeah, let's be warriors. So, okay, guys, now we've done the letting go therapy. Now let's do, where are you going to be brave? I've shared with you what I did today, which was send that email when I feel a bit hurt and abandoned. Yeah, okay, I did it and I feel good now, quite honestly. I feel really good about it. I'm not the victim now. Where are you being a victim? Yeah, so yes, I think it is a Steve. That was my dear, another very dear friend who is still a beautiful friend I love very much. She bought this for me. Said I needed a teddy. And she's right. So what do you need to do now that you know you want to do? Where do you need to be extra brave? And so it can be something quite simple. It doesn't have to be something big, but something that's unnerving you a little. And you kind of know, yeah? Just something. Just something, yeah? Who do you need to speak to? Lucy, not being afraid to speak out, but who is it you need to speak to? Yeah? Right? Just choose a person. Choose something to go into the sea. Okay, Estelle, great one. Yeah? In channeling, just can you, yeah, this is great. Thank you, guys. A better diet. Okay, Minx, what can you do? All right. Thank you. I'm going to show this one. You're going to start, yay, a YouTube channel. Great. Yeah, this is, you know, where are we going to be brave? Thank you very much, Lehua from Kailua, for supporting my channel. Thank you. So let's share. Brave with making art. Start writing the music you've been composing. Thank you, Marla7. I love it. You got the right name. Okay? Because you've got to be brave. Beautiful. To promote your Veronica, to promote your capabilities to a future employer. Lovely. Setting boundaries. Okay, Heidi, what's the boundary you're going to set? Let's be really specific. That's what is important here. Being really, starting your art business. Great. Starting a YouTube, being an oracle card reader. What's the step you're going to take with all the Capricorn energy? This is about what you're going to do. Stand up to the people at work. Share and record your audio. Look at all the things you want to do, guys. Woohoo! I am so excited. Nancy's going to stand up for Mother Earth. Instead of being a parasite, being regenerative. Love it. Desiree's going to share stories. Okay. But guys, you're writing this, whatever you write here today, I'd love you to say, I'm going to commit to do it. Just imagine the energy that's putting out here. Connecting with other earth healers. Great, Lexi. It's your birthday. What are you going to do today? Lovely. Yeah? Go back to school to get jelly license. Great, Pauline. What's the one action you're going to take? What is the action? Yeah? Don't be general. Start your own business. Great, Ingrid. What's the business? What you're going to do today to get going? Yeah? Build your own eco self-sustainable home. Thank you, Rachel. What's the first action? Starting your baking business, Tonya. Woohoo! You guys are fabulous. See how we can do this together? I didn't plan this. I just knew I had to speak with you today. Fantastic. Going to commit writing the book of your life, Marianne. Fantastic. Linda Clark's going to take off all her masks. Yeah, fantastic. Commit to building your business. What are the actions you're going to do? Right? This is great. First action, tuning in here and now. Thank you, Flora Aura. Okay, you want to do it? That's fantastic. Oh, this is marvelous. I feel so uplifted by all of you. Yeah? Uplifting to see that you are ready to do things that make you empowered, not to be a victim, not to say, oh, poor me, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, if you feel like that, and we all do from time to time, cuddle Teddy, give him a cuddle, say, need a bit of soothing, yeah, need a bit of soothing, and then go out and be brave again, all right? Montreal song, detoxing, doing yoga. Jessica, get your own business. I want to know the actions you're taking. Great. Or make sure you write down the actions you're going to take. Yeah, it's inspiring. I'm totally inspired by all of you. Inspired by all the things that you're letting go of. Susan's going to sell a house. Okay, what's the action? Yay, yay, yay. And I love the way that you're supporting one another as we're speaking. The piano player wants to get better at the piano. Okay, what's the action? Yeah, this, you know, we can work with one another. We can help one another. Yeah, this is uplifting. This is upbuilding. Because if we've got 27 weeks, guys, of Mars in Aries, we've got a long time now of action upon action upon action. Not waiting. Not waiting. Just love it. We seem to have all gone offline. I've got 3 people with me now, so I'm going to ask, is the stream all right? Has it gone off? Can you tell me? Because it seemed that we were really going strong. So if it's gone offline, could you tell me, guys, please? Because it's telling me that you've all abandoned me. I think I need Teddy. I need Teddy. Oh, you're still here. Okay. It's telling me that there's 3 of us online. Okay, great. We'll just keep going. I just was concerned. Thank you. You're all back. Some of you over here. We're cool. Great. So, this is interactive. Suddenly 560 are back. Awesome. Thank you. Maybe there's just too much power coming through the line. Yeah? You're all taking your power, guys. This is about taking your power. Pluto and Saturn. Saturn, getting rid of the things that you know you have to let go of. Making some space. And the Mars energy, where am I going to take action? Where am I going? Thank you, guys. Yeah, I think it just flickered, but we're up and going again. We're warriors. It's the warrior energy. Yeah, there's a lot of energy here. There is, and I'm so thankful. I'm thankful that you respond with me and you share the things that you are going to do. This is cardinal energy. Cancer, Capricorn. The eclipses are in the Cancer and Capricorn energy. Capricorn is what you do in the world, your career, and Cancer is soothing, softness, the animals, stroking an animal, having a nice meal, seeing to those needs. Well, letting go of seeking approval from others, that's a big one. Yeah, wanting other people to approve of you. Yeah, I have that one. I get very upset when I get nasty comments, and I get a few of them. I mean, I don't get that many, I'm thankful, but nonetheless, because I read everybody's comments, it does, you know, it's an ouch when somebody writes something really horrid. And I think that we all feel like that, yeah? Maybe, you know, you too would feel like that if you do something where you make yourself vulnerable and somebody is very critical of you or trying to pull you down. So it's like it's a critical time, but it's important to, good. Some people are coming back now, great. So I think it's really important now to really contemplate some of the things that I've been talking about. I'm going to do the same, just so you know. I've got my homework as well. I'm doing it with you. It's not just me saying I'm your coach and do this and that and the other. No, we're in this soup together, right? So I'm going to really contemplate deeply what are the things in my life that I really need to release. Maybe it's certain relationships or a relationship. Maybe it's some kind of things that I'm doing regularly every day that are not serving me. Maybe I'm overeating a little bit. I think I do sometimes, comfort eat. So, yeah, I'm going to contemplate that deeply. And let's do that. Maybe let's meet in a week. How about this? A week from now, let's meet, for those of you interested. And let's now boost one another further with the deeper things that we've come up with. Yeah, it's a tasty soup. Yeah, we're a really tasty soup together, guys. Yeah. So, and I'll also be contemplating, where am I afraid? What am I afraid of? Right? Because there's always fears. What am I holding on to? And what am I afraid? Where am I dithery? And where must I soothe myself? So if you've got those three things going on, where must I be gentle and soothe myself? And where must I be brave and just say, I'm ready for this, yeah? And to develop it further. And together, I think we can develop this. I'm super excited. Why can't I come to Facebook? I can be on Facebook, yep. So, any questions? I'm going to take a couple of questions if there are questions. I like that you're afraid of yourself, and I think, yeah, I get afraid of myself sometimes. But you'll be, yeah, brave in money making, okay. Yeah, the P's are cheering for you all the time. Yeah, being brave with new languages and new skills. Beautiful. Somebody from Munich here? Yes, I think there's a few from Munich as well. Yeah. Afraid of lack of support from others. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 27 weeks of Mars in Aries. And Aries is the warrior. Is that head chakra, head first. Where are you heading out? I started the channeling about almost 5 years ago now, 4 and a bit years. So, thank you very, very much. It's hard to leave you all because I feel the energy. I feel you with me. Hello from London, from Manchester. Welcome. Susan, thank you for contributing to my channel. I appreciate that. So, okay, we've got homework, haven't we? And yes, Uranus stationed direct yesterday as well. So Uranus is just pushing us forward to this awakening now. All right, where do you need to wake up? Where are you going to sleep? Yeah. I had a day this week. I just forced myself because I get into a bit of routine mania. Yeah, I kind of get comfortable with what I'm doing. And I just spontaneously, Uranus energy, I just went for a day to Vienna this week. It's close, the flights are very cheap in January. Nobody really wants to go in January, but it was just one day, in, out. It was a change of energy, a change of scene, a change of pace, and it got me out of that comforts, yeah? Sometimes you've got to get away from where you are to be awakened into something. That's what I needed anyway. So, can you hear from the P's? People are asking from the P's. Who wants the P's? If there's enough people want the P's, I'll bring them in. Just for you to know that the P's coming in, they're already here with us, just for you to know. Okay, so who wants the P's? I'm just seeing. if there's a demand for them. All right, so who's got a question for the P's? Oh, there's a lot. All right. But they do help, by the way, when I'm on these live streams. They're helping all the time. I could not have done this just Barbara, right? This is all pretty much channeled stuff anyway. But let's see. So who's got a question for the P's? All right, could we have a general-ish question rather than a personal one? Everybody, wow, there's a lot of you want the P's. Okay, yep. They're very excited. They're ready to come. All right. There's lots of questions and they're going through real fast. Okay. Do you need channeling lessons? I'm going to take that one. Do we need channeling lessons? Okay. Do you need channeling lessons? Woo! We do love you very much, dear ones, and we're thrilled we are all with you together, yes? It's a wonderful time upon planet Earth not to be afraid, dear ones. Don't go around in fear, yeah? We're going to open Bracha's eyes because it's better if she looks at you as well, and we're here as well. Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable for you, Bracha, we know, but it's better if you are with us this way, yes? If you're live online and your eyes are closed, it's not too brilliant. So we're going to have you with eyes open right now, and you can answer the questions, yeah? All right, so do you need training in channeling? Don't be fearful. We want you to say this. Don't be fearful, dear ones. Going around in fear is not the way to behave, yeah? Go around strong and say to yourself, you don't have to be afraid of so many things, yes? Sometimes fear is required, but it is not required 95% of the time, dear ones. 95% of the time, many of you are wandering around in fear. Frightened of everything, aren't you? Yeah, we have to laugh a little with you. Yes, don't be so frightened, yeah? Yeah? Just say to yourself, I'm not frightened anymore. Yeah? Just say that. I'm not having it. No more frightening. I won't frighten myself. Because many of you are just frightening yourselves. Yeah? So yes, of course, you are to be frightened if you see a car coming at you. You are frightened, you move out of the way. But you're using fear in many situations where it is inappropriate, dear ones. So we needed to communicate this with you, yeah? Fear, no. It is necessary, as we've said, to use in certain circumstances. But you are being fear-programmed, and you need to be fear-unprogrammed. You can deprogram the fear. That is what we are working at with you. As we work with Bracha and we work with you, we are deprogramming your fear buttons, so to speak. Yeah. And we work very practically with you, yeah? Very practically. So do you need training in channeling? Do you need training in channeling? No, you don't need to be trained in channeling, not at all. Yes, you channel automatically, really, when you are being very creative. The creative energy force is a channeled force, yeah? When you bring in music, when you bring in art, when you're able to speak and you don't really know where the words are coming from, when you are writing and words are just coming through you, you are channeling. Yes, this is channeled energy. All right, when would it best to apply bravery? All the time, dear ones, just be brave all the time. Say, I am brave. I am brave. Yeah? Just make fun of it. Say, I'm going to be brave, and think of a character who is brave that you know. Think of somebody, Robin Hood. Yeah? Think of somebody that you know is very brave, that you feel you can connect with, and then channel the energy of that brave person through you. Ask that bravery to come through you see. We're going to try and keep her still. It's very difficult, we know. She shouldn't move around so much. Yeah? It's easier if she stays still. Yeah. There we are. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Brave. How can you get activated? Oh, you're being activated, dear ones. You're on this channel. You're being activated. Ha! That we can assure you. You're definitely being activated. And being activated, remember the word active. Mars, Aries, what we've been talking about here with Bracha, Mars is active, being active. activation involves being active and taking action. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Being active. Robert the Brave, whoever it is, yeah? Is it all right to eat meat? It's all right to do what you want to do, dear ones. Yes? You do what you feel is right for you. Once again, you be brave with what you feel is right. What you feel is for you. Yes? The more you go against situations, the more difficult it is. Go with what it is that you need and what flows for you. Then you'll find there's less resistance. You'll find everything gets easier. It is only difficult in the resistance. Yeah. We love you very much, dear ones. We are looking for another question. Yeah. Yeah, and some of you don't feel it's right. Some of you don't want to eat animals, and that's fine too. But you know, you've got to get off judging one another too much, yeah? You just have to let one another be at the moment and really learn how to be active in your own life, yeah? Yeah. Well, we're ready for another question, dear ones. Woo! We love you, love you, love you. Woo! How can you get in touch with the spirits around you? Just realize that there are many spirits and energies all around you, yeah? You think that there are things around you, but there are many beings around you. Just have to call them in and say hello. Are you there? Hello, just speak to us, yeah? How do you let go of financial fear? Well, that's a big fear, yeah? It's another fear one. You say, oh, I'm going to be brave. What can I do? What can I do proactively, you see? Not be a victim once more. Not to be afraid. Oh, we love you so very much, dear ones. Yeah. How can you assist the earth at this time? You assist the earth by looking after yourselves, by taking care of yourself and the ones that you love and everybody else, by resolving that you're going to take care of the ones in your life, the people that come into your life, that you care for them. And even if you don't care for them yet, that you resolve that you're going to care for them, that you make an intention, that you set an intention that you will care for them, that you want that you ask for that. You've been trained not to care. You've been trained to say, oh, that one over there. Yeah, you've been trained differently. But we want to train you the other way now, to say, I want to care for everybody. It is what my heart wants. It is what my soul wants. I want to care. And then when you get into that energy frequency, you'll find that you'll draw people to you. You'll draw relationships and people that are loving, communities, feeling. Yeah? There's a lot to wade through. We're not saying it's easy peasy, but that's the way to begin to set that intention. Yeah. 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 Dear ones, we're going to have to bring Bracha back in a moment, yeah? It's a lot for her, yeah? It's a lot. She's enjoying it, but we're going to have to just bring her back, and we'll bring her, you know, we'll bring her again, dear ones, yeah? You can ask lots of questions. You could write in the comments, and you can ask her, you know, on her YouTube channel. There's a comments in the community area, we do believe, yeah? We'll let Bracha tell you all that. We don't have to get into all that. So one more question, and then we're going to bring her back. Are there any exercises to learn channeling? Just really to let yourself be. Just let yourself be and invite the best energies to come through you. Invite the best kinds of energies to come through you. You can invite us to come through. Just invite what feels good to you. Invite what feels good to you and then go from there. You must invite it. Yeah? Nobody likes to come uninvited to a party, do they? You like to have an invitation. You don't just barge in, do you? So we like to be invited. You see? Well, we love you, love you, love you. Hi everybody, I am back. I hope that you enjoyed that. I do read all your comments. I thank you for sharing, for liking. It's really wonderful. Thank you for supporting me in every way. You really do. I feel extremely loved and supported and inspired by what you helped to bring from me today. I didn't have this planned. Yeah, I had a couple of sheets of paper of things that I had been meditating upon, but I couldn't have scheduled or planned this. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Much, much love to you. And I look forward to your questions and your comments and everything. And I think now the energy's gone, that it's gone offline anyway. Look, it says there are no watching. Ah, you've all abandoned me. I need Teddy. So I love you all, and thank you very, very much for being with me today. I'm sorry that the stream got cut off. Thank you.